Dude, I am thriving right now.
You're the luckiest caster on the planet right now. All right, so WaDi has been working on the Samus. Steven on the Rob, all right? And, you know, shout-outs to that Rob color. That's the classic color right there. That's the brawl color right there.
Very true.
The default brawl color.
And I don't know if you've seen Anathema, but this man plays very smart. I think one of the best sets of the day for me was MPG, the Mega Man who ended up beating Yanni yesterday. Okay. versus Anathema. That said, those players were really starting to figure out each other and play in a big way. I love Anathema's adjustments. So anyway, for Steven, I feel like it's going to come down to not getting called out because Rob is very big. Yeah, everyone applaud and laugh now, but it is a big thing in this matchup because he can get clipped by so many of these projectiles.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Rob is large and in charge here. Going to be susceptible to combos and susceptible after you whiff that side B. WaDi with the optimal punish being that forward smash on the tipper end.
Yeah, and man, severing that cord in the back of Rob's back. So Steven right now is struggling to land a little bit too. And if anyone knows how to deal with Rob, it's probably WaDi because he knows his own weaknesses very well. But I guess he doesn't know the DI of his own up air.
I mean, okay, so to be fair, DIing Rob up air, you have to know what side you're on, right? So, you know, Rob's can be a little ambiguous. Steven right there with the slight drift right, then the slight drift left. Going to cross up the DI from WaDi. But yeah, it can be really hard, especially on the fly, you know, tournament nerves. The back air conversions, though!
That is my favorite conversion in the whole game, and I'm so glad I got to see it this block.
Dang, WaDi, I didn't know your Samus had it like that, though.
He kind of smart with it.
Why are you better with comboing with Samus than Rob? Hold up.
Hold up. It might be seeing a changing of the guards here. WaDi going to come down with a forward air out of disadvantage. Steven right now trying to look for any starter, a nair, a gyro perhaps, a laser, anything. But WaDi, whatever damage he takes, he's going to avoid it in kind.
I think it's just so funny. Like, at least for me, I'm just watching this and I'm like, oh yeah, so WaDi's not the Rob.
Right.
So it's very interesting in terms of like WaDi's journey of character selection.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they've been in a character crisis for the majority of this game's runtime. You know, finally thought they had a place for the Rob, but they're like, I like Samus now. And honestly, I respect it. I can't blame the guy. But right now, Steven right now getting these gyro combos, doing a ton of damage.
Yeah, and WaDi has always favored kind of like those charged characters, so I'm definitely not surprised. There are a lot of charged characters, right? We saw the Wii Fit come out for WaDi for a little bit. Obviously has favored the Rob for quite some time. And now even on the Samus, the Mewtwo obviously is a staple now for WaDi as well.
I'm starting to see the makings of a comeback here from Steven right now. He is doing a good job of safely pressuring WaDi and getting very close and being able to get those mixes. But right now we're seeing a lot of rising aerials, fast ones at that from Steven, and right now he's starting to turn it up a little bit. There's a forward air into the gyro, up tilt, up air. Is he dead? No, good DI, and Samus being quite heavy is going to save WaDi a little bit. But that one's going to do it.
Goodness, getting crossed up again on the DI. WaDi losing 2 stocks to that. That was platform level that shouldn't have KO'd. Samus obviously very heavy. Even in scenarios like that, WaDi could have possibly just held down because you're so heavy and you're so close to the ground. Because when a DI cross-up kills you, it's because your DI helped your death, right? Like it got used against you. So there's some situations where it's like, well, if I do no DI or just hold down, that's like a very neutral way to be like, oh, okay, like I won't die either way.
Yeah, for real. But hey, man, Anathema and rather Steven has been figuring out the matchup. I feel like the longer that match went, he was able to figure it out. This man has a very analytical mind. He's very good at reacting and adapting at all times. And brazen attempt here from WaDi. And he's going to be going back for the Samus. You know, the Dark Samus actually did its work initially, but I think the second Steven got a read and started figuring it out. But we're going to go with a small battlefield here as WaDi's counterpick. The Samuses all very much enjoy the stage, and actually on small battlefield in particular, Samus can get ladder combos for a 0 to death string, and this is pretty much the percentage where you'd want to start hitting those up airs.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And honestly, WaDi, like that first game versus Steven and WaDi, it was so close. I felt like WaDi had like the slight edge, but those up air cross-ups were, you know, what pretty much brought it home there for Steven on that game 1. So see if WaDi can make the adjustments here. Small battlefield is the counter pick.
Right.
Platforms being a little lower than PS2 and being a lot wider as well.
Yeah, a big thing in this matchup, though, if anyone knows how to pick up gyro effectively, it's probably WaDi. I mean, this man probably plays the Rob Ditto on his stream all the time, and probably in most of the Metafy sessions he has too. But a nice catch on the landing. Good read there from WaDi. Catch, Steven landing not on the platform, but actually underneath it.
Okay, up to the ledge here. Tries to get the landing there. Landing there with that Rob, just so much follow-ups you can get off of that. Here's the ledge trap here. WaDi loves this situation with the charge shot. And you saw all the fake outs WaDi did on that first stock as well, right? Just like flashing that neutral B, going into shield. There's so much fake out potential from the shield. You can go into grab or just wait.
Yeah, in Quick's 2-hour Samus guide that I watched for some reason, he mentions that charge shot isn't always an opener. It is actually a really good whiff punishing tool because it actually beats out a lot of projectiles and a lot of aerials. Actually, a lot of attacks as well. So it's very good. And on top of that, it starts combos. And little charge or medium charges at this percent can actually result in kills, like we saw that charge shot back air last game for the stock.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Almost like a better version of that the Wolf Blaster, right? Wolf Blaster is another tool that can be used for those whiff punishes. It's transcendent, so you can just whiff punish aerials whether they're lingering or not.
Oh yeah, for real.
But except this move is like you can raw kill you, or you can just convert it into a kill. You can combo off of that, which is incredibly useful.
So WaDi actually going to go through for the down throw, but it accomplishes pretty much the same thing as a forward throw would anyway, because Steven had to fade back off stage, but then again, there's a mix. I love that WaDi recognized that the up air was going to come immediately because Steven thought that the mash was going to be a little bit harder than that. WaDi hanging out off stage, up air. He is dead.
Yeah, I don't think any kind of DI will save you from that, but that back air as well. WaDi has been sinking these back airs so much throughout this set, and it is really paying off this game number 2. Going to combo off it. Great DI from Steven there.
Yeah, the fact that you can combo off charge shot at these low percents, man, it is such a devastating tool in Samus' kit. You might think of her as a really campy character, but no, Samus can play that mid-range incredibly nicely, especially if she hits one of those combo starters. She can get on top of you in a mere moment.
All right, going back to the ledge here. Both these characters have great setup tools. We haven't seen Steven use the top too much on the ledge here. Hasn't had the opportunity where it's set up. You gotta kind of have it set up preemptively, but the Samus bombs is so easy and so accessible. Whoa, that was kind of a weird situation.
Kind of cool. A very low percent charge.
Oh!
Wow, and he went for the spike too, but a tech, and WaDi is gonna mash the button a little bit too hard. Steven now with an opportunity to come back. 1-0 to death is all it takes, Charles.
Yeah, but you gotta get through this ledge trap first. Right now,
he's got a re-grab. Yep, sorry, son.
And you even saw Steven kind of try to fade back, try to go for a fake out there. But that up tilt covering the ledge grab as well as a little farther out though, that was very well spaced from WaDi.
Yeah, perfectly played too. He held his ground down, remained stalwart there. And now he's up with his Samus. A lot of doubts coming into this weekend about if the Samus could do it. Right now it's hanging with one of the best. Steven, one of those players who's been very consistent in the offline era. Actually, wildly consistent at low tide. And I believe that was Riptide. They got 17th in both tournaments. So, and this is the first time in a while that they've broken the curse. Punched their ticket into a top 16 set. And, they want to go a lot further because I heard them speaking with Last earlier about this. They are sick and tired of only being almost good. They want to be actually good.
Yeah, I mean, that is a lot of motivation there. Shout outs to Steven, Anathema. Yes. Doing it big with the Rob.
And, WaDi doing it big with the Samus, too. It's so scary to come to a tournament and change your character at any given moment. To work on a secondary, to work on a character that you want to main, too. But a nice little game of catch being played right now with Steven throwing a bunch of gyros at WaDi. Now, a thing about gyro that a lot of people don't know is that if you have a big charge shot held and gyro's on the ground, gyro will actually beat it. But a nice reversal there with the side B. It's not going to kill, though. Nice air dodge from WaDi to avoid. He's going to come back on top. Nice up air.
Ooh, tried to catch the landing there. That is such a great tool to catch the landing. But the hard drift in from Steven is going to land right next to WaDi there. Okay, there's it. Are you going to get a tech chase at least? But no follow-up. The tech in from Steven and the up smash out of shield. Not going to be enough to get the KO on WaDi.
Yeah, WaDi a little bit too slow to go for that tech chase a little bit earlier. He's off stage now. Nice usage of the gyro to provide himself a little bit of aerial coverage to get back on. Steven now in the sky. That's where you don't want to be as Rob. This character has a miserable disadvantage state, and Samus is a character that can absolutely capitalize on it. Charge shot, full charge, no shield up in time. And man, that pump up for the full charge is actually not a very good thing that this character has, but the little bit of extra damage and knockback that the full charge presents is quite awesome.
Steven with the punish on normal getup. That is a frame-tight punish there. If WaDi did normal getup in the shield, there's only a 1-frame window where you can actually catch normal getup. So not sure if WaDi went for shield, but regardless. Oh!
Whoa!
First hit of up air?
He was, yeah, first hit of up air into a little bit of a combo. If he had gyro in hand, maybe he like C-dropped it for that.
Yeah,
that could have been devastating, Charles. I know you wanted to see that.
Yeah, Steven getting a little swaggy up in here. Okay, I see you.
Yeah, dude. Imagine this, but for 4 matches, and that was him versus MPG earlier.
Oh,
it was
man.
insane. His mix is ridiculously good. I feel like WaDi might be taking notes in the back of his head about this.
Yeah, WaDi getting mixed up all the way to 60% here, but still with the lead. Here comes Steven, though.
Nair?
The ledge trap, yeah. That falling Nair is always going to be something, and the great thing about Rob up smash is it scoops on both ends, comes out frame 10. So very solid out of shield option and can catch those cross-up openings, right?
Yeah, yeah. And there's a weird push and pull about playing against Rob is that he's such a miserable disadvantage, and, you know, sometimes you really got to catch him out in the air to deal a lot of your damage, but you got to watch out for that Nair constantly, so you need to time your stuff perfectly. If your stuff isn't true, you're probably eating a Nair. WaDi going to go a little bit too close to the sun. The Icarus complex coming out in full force here. And now we see Steven with a stock lead.
I mean, if we didn't see WaDi go to the blast zone, I think he would have caught that back air regardless. Very,
Whoa!
yo, off the backboard, hold up.
Oh my God, Steph Curry in the house here. Steven, you should join the NBA, son. That setup was immaculate.
I feel like that wasn't on purpose, but you know what, Steven? I'll give it to you. He did that on purpose. That's
dude,
crazy.
I honestly, having watched Anathema earlier today, I think it was on purpose. I know this dude is so good at getting those, but then again, WaDi, knowing their Samus combos really well, gonna get a charge shot into forward air, but he's gonna miss the grab. Turn around, that is a costly mistake. Nair, side B, not gonna kill. 95% on WaDi though.
Ooh, almost getting the snipe on the neutral B there. And look at this. The last like 2 stocks or so has been the Steven show so far. Try to catch low here, but the stall on the down Bs right there. WaDi trying to desperately get back to ledge here.
He's fighting so hard for any little minute.
Ooh, okay, I like that. Oh no, out of shield punish from WaDi though. That was a really big opening for neutral at the very least.
Oh!
Drifting back.
Oh,
What?
whoa! Okay, a lot to unpack there. He mistimed his down air, so he didn't get the spike, but there was enough pressure there that WaDi was like, I need to roll. He rolled, got hit by the gyro, and then the up smash came out. My God, perfect placement there from the launch too. Look, he fades back, gets back on, somehow avoids it, and then, yeah, gyro confirms into the up smash, both hits of it.
That was really good from both players there.
Oh,
WaDi fading back to get that slight little stall, but Steven just knowing that the pressure, that laser was goated.
Oh my God, it was so cool. Yeah, it's going to replay on that again. He's going to hit it right about now.
Sometimes you just got to hold this L, man. He spelt it out for you.
Yoink.
Hold that L right there. It's spelt out right on the screen for you.
And yeah, big L. Yep. Oh, that's a 90-degree angle too.
Wow, someone went to geometry.
Yeah, dude, that was a strong geometric shape. That's the strongest shape possible. And man, it gave Anathema a lot of momentum to get that win. Crowd was alive for that one. And now Steven fighting his ass off here and is actually at a set lead against WaDi.
Yeah, I mean, there has been so much more confident plays coming out from Steven, like past that game 2.
Oh, yeah.
So, amazing stuff there. WaDi trying to get this into at least a game 5 situation, but Steven is the one in the driver's seat for this game 4 so far.
Dude, the fact that you can hit Nair through the platform is such a scary part about Rob because, as we mentioned before in a couple previous sets, being on a platform is not safe in this game with the loss of shield dropping, and you can get caught up by so much, but having an option that pokes under that platform is so good. But man, looking Zomba-esque with that back air.
Oh, yeah. Zomba bears, bro. They always hit.
Yeah, someone who is not present today because of COVID restrictions. And now Steven is holding down the fort, defending New York for Zomba himself.
Okay, here's the ledge trap there, but you see the top just kind of covering Steven for a little bit. Gonna get this combo, though.
Falling up air into forward air. Dude.
Falling up air. That was nice.
Generally, you like to see up throw into forward air, but he went for falling up air and still was like, oh, I could combo that. But he's okay. He's going to get up with those pump fakes, come up with a Nair, not even grabbing the ledge. I love how brazen some of these approaches are. Steven just not paying any respect to WaDi despite how cool he is.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about just Rob and Disadvantage in general. If you see them go for the up B and they have double jump, they are still able to have that burst option of a double jump aerial. You'll see Rob go for a forward air, or right there, Steven went for a Nair. But WaDi is able to seal it out eventually with that up throw.
Ooh, rotor arm, not going to kill just yet. There's the laser. My God, dude. WaDi, what does he need to do to win this, man?
Get back on the stage. Steven has been doing such a fantastic job of holding that advantage state. Not going to be quite at the snipe. Still not enough either.
Really good air dodge from WaDi to give himself a little bit of a lease on life. And Steven going down a little bit too low for that one. Gonna give WaDi back stage control. And with Samus on stage when you're not, it's very scary.
Catches the top here. WaDi. Still amazing to me that WaDi is this tournament ready with the Samus.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, he's probably put a bunch of hours in lab. I mean, no, he has teammates with Esam who used to play his character too. I'm sure he reached out to a couple resources, but man, not even playing a new character could save you from rolling into that up smash. It is an inevitability.
Yeah, Steven has been very on point with these up smashes out of shield, whether they be like on shield punishes or reacting to defensive options like roll. You know, so you got having your up smash or just your out of shield in general with Rob on point is so huge. You're getting so many matchups.
Yeah, definitely. That Nair's going to be trying to come out. I think Anathema is looking for some of these combos with that Nair. And WaDi with a charge shot, gripping and ripping for it, but he's going to use it a little bit too early. I feel like WaDi doesn't know that you can cancel charge into grab, because I haven't seen him doing that too much, but I feel like that might help him in this matchup specifically. He's going to go for it, though. He's going to get it into a down tilt. A lot of percentages here.
Oh, the follow-up, no. A little too high. Maybe Steven wanted a full hop rotor arm, but nonetheless, this is looking grim. WaDi pretty much down an entire stock, and trading back and forth with Steven is not going to help you out, right? Like, it just kind of puts you in that situation. Down throw, are you going to call out the mash?
He does call it out a little bit quick enough, and now that is Checkmate's own Steven for the win over WaDi. The best Rob to ever do it, and man, that is a career win for this young man, and he is pushing on a lot further for the rest of bracket, but that is going to be our last set of the block today, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, we had a bunch of banger sets. We had a lot of Samus sets. So let's go. I mean, honestly, Samus is a very rare character, and we have like some of the best Samuses in the world in the building right now.